when the rest of the party departed from Delhi, I left Delhi and flew to Mumbai for a 2-day extension. Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm sitting on an aircraft which is about half full, waiting to take off for Mumbai. It's due to take off at 10:15, so I don't think that will be a problem. We have liftoff. Goodbye, Delhi. Again, lots of smog you can see there. Welcome to Mumbai. Lear jets, obviously a sign of wealth. And on my arrival in Mumbai, I had a half-day tour before I went to the hotel, which included museums and temples. By which time I was museumed and templed out. So I just had a ride around just to get my bearings, but on the way we called in at the Dhobi Ghat, which you can see over from the flyover. You can in fact go into the Dhobi Ghat, but there are touts down there who weren't paying to sort of arrange it, and inside the Dhobi Ghat they're not terribly keen on people taking photographs of the people working in there, so I didn't go in. But there are 6 other ghats around the city, and if you want to visit a ghat, probably the easiest one to get to is the Kalaba Ghat, which you can wander into without any problems at all, taking photographs. And it's big. I think it's as big as the Dhobi Ghat, to be honest. Well, we've pulled up on the flyover. This is a Dhobi Ghat. What an amazing place. These are the men who do the hard work. And the clothes seem to be kept in various colours. Here you can see all the pink turquoise. It's a fascinating place. Enormous. It's just as you imagine. Those blouses are absolutely immaculate, or shirts, whatever they are. They're beautifully white, and everything's drying up here in the breeze. Multicoloured things over there. And down below me, you can hear some men banging away. You can see him there cleaning the clothes. It wouldn't do much for your buttons. I also visited the hanging gardens, which are built on top of the reservoir, providing Mumbai's main water. Again, a lovely place just to walk around, but I wasn't there terribly long. But next door to it is a very interesting place, although you can't actually see in. The Parsis live in this area of Mumbai, and they have 55 acres of this Malabar hill, where on top of which are the hanging gardens, where you see lovely sunsets apparently over the Arabian Sea. But the Parsis, they lay their dead out to be picked clean by vultures and other birds of prey. And they have this tower of silence in these gardens, and with a very, very high wall round. And there are sort of 3 circles inside this tower. The outer circle is for men, the middle circle women are laid out, and the inner circle children are laid out. And when the bones have been picked clean, they're moved into a pit in the middle. Unfortunately, because of insecticides, the numbers of vultures is down by more than 90%, and this is causing major problems for the Parsis. Not only that, 56 acres of hillside in Mumbai is prime real estate, and they're coming under tremendous pressure from the surrounding areas. Property in Mumbai is horrendously expensive. A guide was telling me that the cost of living in one of these multi-storey blocks was £6,000 a square feet. It was just phenomenal. These are the hanging gardens in Mumbai. It's just nice to get out of somewhere and just have a quiet walk round, rather than be rushing around frantic. And underneath here is a reservoir which contains thousands and thousands of gallons of water. It's brought down by pipe and stored under here, and they treat it, and it's used as the water supply, because this is up on top of a hill. Also on this tour, called in at Gandhi's house for a very quick visit to see the room where he sat and did most of his work, and a little series of models, for want of a better word, which illustrate his life. This is Mahatma Gandhi's house in Mumbai, where he lived until 1934. It's quite interesting to go in. You don't need to spend very long here. I would think 20 minutes, half an hour would see it. But you do have to see it as part of Indian history. So we are now at Gandhi's house, Mahatma Gandhi's house. And this is where he spent his time sitting here. It's very, very simple, but the house itself is big, with marble floors. It's not a small house as I imagined. And there's this cane walking stick up against the door. Strange to think that somebody who spent most of his time in this room had such a massive influence on a continent the size of Europe, or a country the size of Europe. So here we are at the India Gate in Mumbai, at long last. I've waited years for this. And this is in the evening, it's 6:30. It's quite quiet. I thought it would have been much more busy. Security is very, very tight here. And if I just turn round, there you can see the Taj Palace Hotel and tower. I am on the 15th floor of the tower, looking down on this gate. It's a wonderful room. It really is superb. One of the notable features as you're walking about is this giant clock, spit like sort of Big Ben. The Rajabai clock. You can go in it and visit the place on a tour, but I'm not sure whether you can just wander up and saunter in. There's certainly security on the gate. It's in the grounds of the university, next door to the Indian Supreme Court, so it's security is tight. It was completed in 1878, and during the British Raj it used to play 4 tunes: Rule Britannia, God Save the Queen, Home Sweet Home, and some Handel symphony. But today it just plays 1 tune every 15 minutes, but I didn't actually hear it. And opposite is a huge open space where, if you want to watch cricket, there's cricket matches going on there from very early morning until it's dark. They're cricket fanatics. This clock tower is regarded as the sort of Big Ben of Mumbai. I think it's part of Mumbai University, and when the British were here it used to play God Save the Queen and Home Sweet Home to mark the hour. I don't know what it plays now. And everywhere there is cricket. This match has even got umpires. So for India this is quite posh cricket. Oh, well stonewalled. And this chap's just been milking his cows in the middle of this great big junction. Meanwhile, there's a big argument going on behind me. I don't know what it's about. This guy's sharpening knives. Pedal power. One after the other. You just get a swift haircut and a shave with a cutthroat razor, and you're just trimming his moustache. Here they have a stall selling books, mainly educational, although there are some fiction at the front. Drawer here. I think these are nearly all fiction. There's miles of them all the way down here, off the road. This is the floral fountain. I don't know what particular significance it has, but it's obviously quite important because it's mentioned in almost every book on Mumbai. In the middle of Mumbai, in this area, there's a sort of fountain, the flora fountain. It wasn't running when I was there, it was dry. It was a very, very expensive thing in its time. It was built from imported Portland stone. And it's a sort of Piccadilly circus of Mumbai. Interesting just to sit there, watch the traffic and watch what people are about. In mind, it's very, very noisy. I think I called it a floral fountain, but it's called a flora fountain after some Roman goddess whose a little statue of her on the top. They still have these ancient double-deckers that you just climb on the back. What a strange hooter they've got. This is Victoria Terminus in Mumbai at 3 o'clock on a Wednesday in February. The temperature is about 35, and right under the clock was a statue of Queen Victoria. Used to stand on this little plinth here, and then overnight it disappeared. Nobody knows where it went. Well, somebody must know where it went, but they were never apprehended. But of course it was built by the British, and it's probably worth going inside, but not today. We'll go down some other time. I'm just standing in front of Victoria Terminus in Mumbai. I don't know what that building is over there. If I just turn around and we're all in the traffic. There you can see the station, Victoria Terminus. And it's a really impressive gargoyle or something. Up there, a missing statue of Queen Victoria. Surprisingly. And at the front was the lion for England and the tiger for India. It's undergoing extensive renovation, having been neglected for years and years and years. So there is the gateway to India.
or as now, the gateway from India. And on the left hand side is the Taj Palace with the dome, and to the left hand side of that is the Taj Palace Tower. And all the way along here you've got these somewhat ancient lights. I suspect they've been gas at some time, converted to electricity and now defunct. It's still here. If you really want to draw attention to yourself, you could have a ride on this. Everybody watches you just go down the street. It's one of several, there's more than one.